welcome back. This is Chris from Off Frame Games. So yeah, no, I took a bit of a sabbatical, a bit of hiatus, and well, I'm coming back. Ultimately, what had happened, to make a long story short, is that I was planning a move, and a lot of things before that were causing some chaos. Just a little bit of chaos. So my motivation and my free time, also my funds, pretty much took a hit. But as I mentioned, I am back. I'm gonna come through. So you may have noticed that I'm actually doing it after recording audio. I'm not a fan of doing so, but you know, it is what it is. But we are here with CrossCode. Now, normally I'd be going over what happened in CrossCode, but because the way I had recorded this one, nothing had actually really happened outside of meeting the elder of my guild, the German whose name I cannot remember. But ultimately, most of this stuff is just kind of exploring around this area where I'm stuck. I am literally stuck in a brand new area that really should not exist. It does, but it shouldn't. It's not technically part of the game. It was in the pre-alpha build, but had been disconnected from the overall world. So those who've been keeping an eye on this, this channel, those who've been keeping an eye on, this series, ultimately you're not missing much. But that piece of information is the only thing that is necessary. Now, so with that said, with that out of the way, most of this episode, if you're not interested in it, if you're not interested in anything other than the game, well, this is where we bid adieu, and I will see you the next couple of days with more episodes from CrossCode and the like. But here, however, if you are more interested in, hey, what the fuck's been happening? Where have you been? Why are you back? Do you exist? Technically, I'm gonna, in reverse order, no, busy. I will be back to that. And yeah, no, I'm back. It's I'm tired of just not doing things, and I want to do this. I find it entertaining. I find it fun. I don't gain much from it. I gain pretty much nothing. But while I was away, I was keeping an eye on the channel. And somehow or another, I gained five subs. Amazing. But for that month, I was technically a dead channel. It was cool. But I wanted to, I was still there in comments if you'd popped up in one of the few, if you had commented in one of the few videos, mainly the Hollow Knight. I'm going to get back to that, I promise. The problem with the recording on this one is that it kind of screwed up my audio, so didn't think that was Hollow Knight. But I digress on that, and I'm not too worried. Still, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna come back and do all this stuff. So at this point, my games have been a bit of an esoteric choice. I have games that are kind of a visual novel where I read them out. They're games like CrossCode, which are adorable and fun, but really are exploration RPG games, and other games that have been a bit more platformer. For those who are unaware, those who've not been paying attention, these games have something in common. Generally, they are games that are not. I play AAA games. I do not play them often for this channel, and those that I do are either ones that I have or the ones that generally came out under the guise of not being able to really have a lot of notoriety. Games that came out around Call of Duty, games that came out around Red Dead Redemption, games out around Grand Theft Auto. This past couple months, we had Battlefield, Fallout, Call of Duty, as I mentioned, Red Dead, but like all those games. But at the same time, there were a variety of games that came out alongside those. Also, don't forget Pikachu. Fucking Pikachu, man. And I enjoyed those games, don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to playing any of those. I just generally, I don't. What about the other games? I want to play CrossCode. I want to play The Messenger. I don't want to just play these. I want to share them with people who, honestly, you would never see this. Handful of people. There's like 30 people looking for this game. I'm not in this to get famous, to grow big. I don't care to do that. But look, a lot of work is went into these games. A lot of love, a lot of passion, and I love it. I not only do I love the game, I love the passion. I love that. You know, from the I'm started at the bottom, now I'm here type of situation is like the people who make these games, they put their heart and soul into it. They put detail. It takes years, and I love it. I love that passion. I get to the point where I too will be able to make things of this degree, whether it be, whether it be a comic, whether it be whatever. You too can do this. You can do this. But right now, my passion is just I want to share this with the world. Now, is this my only endeavor? No. In fact, I've been actually working on a crap ton of things. I've been trying to write. I've been working on learning coding. I've been learning at digital art. I've been doing a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I've been planning for a move. And by the end of this year, this town that I've been in for going on 8 to 10 years, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm going to move somewhere different. And it's going to be changed. But I need to have that stability. And my stability right now is doing what I enjoy. Small things. I got to enjoy games. I got to enjoy what I do. If I don't enjoy what I do, why the fuck would I do it? That's it. It's as simple as that. I find enjoyment in those who create. Yeah, that was totally the sound of me opening up soda. I know I'm writing this thing. I'm talking after the fact, but at the same time, one of the reasons why I do not like doing that is because every time I write down something, it's like I like make a speech. It sounds so like monotone. And don't get me wrong, my voice is generally an octave. Look, come on. I haven't recorded in like weeks, and I still get a fucking car. No, so dumb. New place I go to, hopefully shouldn't have that problem, but we'll worry about that later. So anyways, I like doing this off the cuff. I have no problem creating a type of script. It never follows. Which is where we stand. I like doing these on the thing. And on that note, I actually have been streaming from time to time just because. So initially, I never because I wanted to have everything kind of perfect. I wanted everything to have kind of a semblance of, well, I would be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays at this time to this time stuff, kind of thing that honestly I thought too much about, and I didn't need it. Rather than worrying about the minor details, I'd honestly just rather do it from time to time. With that note, I'm attempting to see if I just want to drop the entire thing here, kind of cut it up, do its own thing. But I'll probably be streaming periodically, mainly right now on the world and any RPGs. I think I want to be doing that because RPGs, I love playing RPGs, playing just fucking RPGs. But that length of time in order to go from start to end leaves a bad aftertaste when I'm editing through these things. Like I don't want these. I know your time is important. I do. I know. I trust your time. I'm thankful that you're here. But it's important that you understand that I don't want to just be grinding for 20, 15 minutes for your entertainment. If you like me, that's amazing. Thank you. But, you know, let's be honest. If I'm killing a slime, grinding out, and then put on YouTube, like, I don't feel good about that. I don't. So I've been trying it. Like, so a lot of the RPGs that kind of come up here, this is the only one that I can really kind of get away with, because it's broken down into exploration, grinding, and then like actual like dungeon stuff. So it kind of works. But I think I'm gonna be sticking to RPGs and other long open world games. Probably on Twitch, and if I figure out a unique way to share it and break it down and to put it into digestible pieces, as opposed to just taking the video and then cutting up into like 15-20 minute increments and then expecting you, the viewer here, just to like watch the entirety thing. Like, yeah, that sounds fun. But if I can figure out a way to make it more manageable and be able to get up to the point of the clock, because again, I love these games. I love the creators and all they do to create. I may shit on them from time to time. I'm looking at you. What's his name? I forgot. Lucy and something of the robot. I honestly forgot about it. One of the few games that I was like looking at, like, oh, it's interesting, and then it was the choices, the whole line of reasoning was broken. But again, I digress. So wait, but if I put anything on here, I love it. I care for it. I enjoy it. And I want those who do play, who do whatever, to know that there are people that, different amounts of people. You have writers, you have artists, you have artists for the background, you have UI specialists to create the UI, you have sound developers, you have producers, you have a large amount of people creating things you can enjoy. Often, not you, maybe you probably, but a lot of people do take for granted. Now, I can't expect to know everything in terms of, oh, this person did this and blah blah blah. I would like to, but I mean it's too much. So I want to do that. I want you to enjoy these games. I want you to buy these games. I want you to support the people who put their time and effort. So that's what this channel is. It took a moment. It took 2 months, honestly, to just kind of sit back and just figure out what the fuck I was gonna do. But anyways, with that said and done, more videos shall be coming. They'll be updating soon. I will attempt to continue the daily uploads. Well, continued it from that point. That time, the daily uploads. Things may change, but if they do, I'm gonna be more open about what happens from this point on. And yeah. Anyways, if you've been enjoying the background, this is CrossCode. Pick it up, enjoy it. I know for a fact it goes on sale from time to time, and it's fun as fuck. Alright, see you guys later.